Good afternoon, Committee Chair and Committee members. Alex Hamilton, Fire Chief of the City of Oxnard. Today's presentation is about the appropriation of wildland fire reimbursement revenue. And so the recommendation is that the Finance and Governments Committee recommend that the City Council amend our 21-22 budget to recognise $485,671 of general fund revenues from wildland fire reimbursement and appropriate $277,702 to the Fire Department to restore the Department's original training budget, to improve and expand training related to mutual aid response, and to acquire vehicles needed for mutual aid response to wildland fire events. And so just as a little bit of background, unbelievably, the Thomas Fire, which was only in 2017, was the largest fire in California at the time. It is now not even in the top 10 in terms of acreage burnt. Unfortunately, we just have an ever-increasing wildfire problem. And so the Oxnard Fire Department is a signatory to the California Fire Assistance Agreement, or CFAA. It's an agreement between the state, the federal, county governments and local fire agencies. It gets updated every year. And so our fire department, works with the finance department to provide current staff and overhead costs to the California Office of Emergency Services. So we get reimbursed every time we send personnel out. We get reimbursed for the personnel, for engine hours, and for travel expenses. Additionally, we have an administrative fee that we get to charge of 17.1%. And so to send folks out to these incidents, they need to have some minimum training certifications. And currently our department just does not meet enough of these minimum training certifications. So that would be primarily the State Fire Marshal certifications, Engine Boss, and Strike Team Leader. So the proposed allocations of CFA reimbursement will allow reimbursement of the general fund for overtime and benefits incurred during mutual aid, to restore the training budget, and to purchase vehicles, equipment, and certifications related to mutual aid response. And I will say, though, that my priority at the moment is simply training. Only 8 of our 32 captains currently meet that Engine Boss certification, and only 3 of our 5 battalion chiefs currently meet that Strike Team Leader certification. So our priority at the moment is most definitely training and getting ourselves up to those standards. And so the projected reimbursement from all of our mutual aid deployments for this year is just over $1.5 million. That includes $1.27 million in personnel costs that would otherwise hit our overtime account. You can see over $42,000 in travel costs. That amount of money, we actually have to charge that somewhere when we send folks out. So right now, those expenses have been sitting in our training budget. So we've had about a third of our training budget eaten up by these travel costs. And then additionally, there's the $7,500 in vehicle costs. And you can see there at the bottom that administrative fee of $226,788. That is the money we would like to use towards the training of our personnel and personnel development. And with that, if the committee has any questions, I would be happy to answer. Thank you so much for your time.